came back to life?
Yes.
How?
Death could not hold him.
Then why did he have to die?
To conquer death. Oh, I did not understand that day. But Jesus appeared to us several times after that. And he taught us. Hundreds of years before Jesus came, the prophets foretold in the scriptures that the promised Messiah would suffer. Isaiah wrote, "He was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was upon him, and by his wounds we are healed." The prophet Moses declared, "Anyone hanging on a tree is cursed by God." When Jesus died on the cross, he took upon himself our curse, my curse of sin and death. His sacrifice and resurrection freed us from the clutch of evil, rescued us from the power of darkness, and redeemed us from a life of fear and shame. This blessing is what God promised our ancestor Abraham when he declared that all people on earth would be blessed through him.
All people? Even women?
Jesus called me a daughter of Abraham. You are a cherished daughter. A daughter he wishes to bless. Like the woman he healed from 12 years of bleeding. Or like me. None of us need to live in fear or shame. We no longer need to feel unseen or unheard. Jesus said of himself,
"The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has chosen me to bring good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim release to the captives and recovery of sight to the blind, to set at liberty those who are oppressed, and announce that the time has come when the Lord will save his people."
Jesus touched people, even women ravaged by diseases, though they were considered unclean. And he healed them. He taught children, men and women, the rich and the poor, the righteous and the sinner, restoring their dignity and demonstrating his great compassion. He healed people, casting out demons, freeing men, women, and children from the bonds of Satan. This demonstrated his authority over evil and every spirit. Jesus brought back daughters and sons from the dead, showing he has power, even over death. And though Satan and the evil spirits believed they had achieved the victory when they nailed Jesus to the cross, Jesus rose from the dead, triumphing over all the powers of evil and death.
Then he was the Messiah?
Mm-hmm.
Only the promised Messiah, sent from Almighty God, could do the miraculous things that Jesus did.
And only someone as compassionate and powerful and trustworthy as Jesus deserves our trust and devotion.